You've heard the sad stories about Oscar and Kennedy, two dogs recently dumped in park trash cans, left for dead by their owners. Well, unfortunately, we have more of that kind of news to report tonight. 9 on your side's Liz Kodalik is live in Midtown, where another dog was abandoned by its owner.
Jen, a Chihuahua was found in the dumpster Sunday evening, making this the third dog in 3 weeks to be thrown away. Although recently there seems to be a concerning trend of abuse cases like this. We spoke with the Humane Society today, and they say abuse is not uncommon. It just goes unnoticed.
I opened the door, and she was sitting in there.
Another dog, trashed like a piece of garbage.
She was shaking, you know, and look at you, she wouldn't get really near you too much.
Deborah immediately called the Humane Society, who sent over police and the Pima Animal Care Center. The Chihuahua, Kimmy, was lactating, an indication that she may have just had puppies, but she thankfully was not hurt.
That's just too cruel. Just way too cruel.
After hearing about Oscar and Kennedy and now Kimmy, there are so many questions that remain. How can someone do this to an innocent animal? And is that person safe to be out in society?
That person lacks that level of compassion that would keep them from doing the same thing to a human.
Michael Duffy is an animal cruelty investigator with the Humane Society, and he says there's a disheartening link between violence towards animals and violence towards humans. One report found that 36% of abused women with animals reported that their abuser threatened or harmed their animals. Another found that 70% of animal abusers had committed at least one other crime, and almost 40% of those crimes involved violence against people.
By putting forth a significant amount of effort into investigation and prosecution of people who are cruel to animals, we may be able to take some of the cruelty and violence out of our society.
Until then, all we can do is hope that this horrible trend of abuse ends and that all of these animals find a loving owner to take care of them. Now, the legislature is set to vote on 3 bills this legislative session that focus on preventing animal abuse cases like the ones we've seen recently from happening again. And if you don't think you can handle or take care of your pet anymore, you can always drop them off at the Humane Society for a small fee or PACC for free. And that information can be found on our website, KGUN-9.com.
Liz, how's Kimmy doing?
You know, Kimmy's doing well. I've spoken with Steve Montano of the Pima County Care Center, who says because Kimmy was lactating, they have to wait to sterilize her and adopt her out. But in the meantime, she is staying with Steven at his home, so she's all right.
All right, good. Liz, thank you.